Every day, developers and researchers sketch UML diagrams on paper, and those sketches go nowhere. To use them again, someone has to manually redraw the diagram in a modeling tool, or rewrite it as code. This makes Sketch-to-UML automation highly valuable, especially now that multimodal AI systems can interpret images and generate structured text. But there is a problem. We do not have a large public dataset to develop and evaluate such systems. Existing resources are either small, image-only, or lack executable ground truth. We introduce CAS2UML, 557 hand-drawn UML class and activity diagrams, each paired with validated executable PlantUML code. The dataset is publicly available on Hugging Face under the name Hand-Drawn PlantUML Dataset. Here we see the release dataset, each containing the hand-drawn image, the diagram type, the PlantUML code, and an XMI code for class diagrams. Clicking any row opens the full resolution scan. These are hand-drawn sketches on blank paper, tablets, and checkered paper. Class diagrams build on an existing set of 70 samples, extended with 208 new ones. Each was grounded in Gang of 4 design patterns. Activity diagrams, meanwhile, were built entirely from scratch, using the Lindholman dataset as visual reference. In both cases, an LLM generated the PlantUML code first. Then everything was manually redrawn on tablets, blank paper, and checkered paper. To annotate the dataset, a custom tool was built using Gradio. It shows the hand-drawn diagram on one side, a PlantUML editor on the other, and a live preview below. Each sample is worked through one by one, with a progress counter keeping track. For each class diagram, an XMI file was generated using the PlantUML server. Samples where that export failed were dropped from the dataset. All images were also resized, capped at 1000 pixels on the longest side. Here is the annotation tool in action. The hand-drawn diagram sits on the left. The PlantUML editor is on the right. The code is written, preview is hit to check the rendering, and the annotation is saved. The gap becomes clear when we compare existing resources. Existing benchmarks are either small, private, or missing executable ground truth, and no prior work combines all three at once. Puco provides 70 hand-drawn class diagrams, but no PlantUML code. Conradi and Cabot used 4 samples. The Lindholman dataset contains tens of thousands of UML images, but they are rendered or mined, not hand-drawn, and there is no executable ground truth. LLM-based UML studies repeatedly flag the absence of a large, public, ground truth dataset as a direct threat to reproducibility. Our dataset is the first, to our knowledge, that simultaneously provides hand-drawn UML sketches, executable PlantUML code, and a public release. The dataset is freely available. Find it on Hugging Face, or explore the pre-processing scripts and the data annotation tool in our GitHub repository. Across 2 diagram types, all 557 samples are paired with executable ground truth.